Welcome back, everybody, to the DouglasCountyDigest.com here for the second quarter in Tuscola for homecoming. The Warriors are now in a spread offense with 5 wideouts. And Bates fakes the handoff. That's that read handoff that they've been practicing. And he's into the end zone, no problem.
Very nice. Fake the handoff to Josh Knight. Took it himself right up over, kind of inside of tackle. Big hole all the way to the end zone. Just ran right in.
Untouched. I didn't see any Clinton Maroons around him at all. And it kind of looked like the Clinton defense, the secondary, just kind of gave up on that play. It didn't really.
It did. It kind of looked like they just kind of didn't even want to get involved with hitting him.
And there's the snap, kicking into the wind this time.
Yeah.
I think it was wide to the left. It is no good. But still, 22-0 for Tuscola now. At the beginning of the second quarter, they are improving their lead here on the home field for homecoming.
22-0 with 11:55 in the second quarter. We were wondering just how that wind, kicking into that wind, was going to affect that young kicker, Andrew Erickson. And, well, I think he's just going to, he found out right there he's going to have to bear down and really stay with the kick. He kind of got a little bit upright on that one, and the ball sailed easily left. Missed left of that field goal attempt, and didn't hurt Tuscola too bad. They're still up 22-0. Yeah. So,
and it's tough to find, guys willing to kick field goals in high school football. I mean, they're very rare when you can find somebody that can kick it, more than 10, 15 yards through the uprights.
We'll see how he does on this kickoff. See if he gets it down the field here.
And there's the kick.
Not bad.
It's still a pretty decent kick, and they could not decide who to pick it up. Finally, number 17 for Clinton picks it up for the run, Tyler Vidmar. And he runs to the right side for a small gain, and it looks like it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line, 27-yard line. And number 3, Noah Griffin, comes to the sideline to get the play. And there he goes back to the huddle for Clinton. See if Clinton can build a little bit more life in their offense. They did have a little bit of a drive last time. A couple penalties killed them. And then Tuscola's defense just showed up at the end with the sack.
See if they want to throw a ball with the wind to their backs here a little bit.
And there's a
handoff up the middle.
Handoff up the middle for a good gain. And he is just going to be a yard short of the first down as they are right out in front of us here.
Brought down by Dalton Hull and 83, Zach Bates.
They're going to say 2nd and 2 for the Maroon offense.
Got a short 2 here remaining for a first down for Clinton. Clinton Maroons will have 2 yards here. Let's see if Tuscola can mount something.
And there's a handoff against the left side. Yep. The defensive front for Tuscola in the backfield before the back could even look for the hole.
A little bit of a loss on that play.
Loss of 2, it looks like, so it'll be 3rd and 4 for Clinton.
Clayton Turner got right in there and did his job as middle linebacker on a good read and snuffed that play. So Tuscola does come back and managed to set them back about another yard. So it'll be a long 3 yards here for a first down with 3rd down.
2 wideouts for Clinton in the I formation, and he rolls, looks to throw, leads his receiver.
Wow,
a great pass.
That was really good.
He's going down the sidelines. One guy can, and they do, push him out. Number 87.
A late flag,
Josh Knight. And are they going to call that a late hit after he may have stepped 1 foot out of bounds? But
I don't know.
I hope not. That's a risky call if that's what that is.
He didn't even really put that big of a hit on him. He didn't even knock him down. I mean, he knocked him out of bounds. The kid kept running, but we'll see.
And from his angle, the way he was pursuing it, he's not looking at his feet to see if he's out of bounds. He's still close enough.
No, he's got to make sure he's out. He's out. Yeah, that was kind of a soft flag there.
Not a.
You know that the quarterback for Clinton did a really good job. You know, he kind of took that snap and he rolled out, and he waited for the defense to come, and he just kind of watched him, and it almost made it look like he made eye contact with that receiver and kind of let him know, hey, just keep on going, I'm gonna lead you. And is kind of developed into a little bit almost like a screen pass, but he just kind of dumped it over the line. And as soon as the kid got his hands on the ball, he had a wide open field all the way down to, what are they on there, Luke? They're on the ball on the 16?
Yeah.
After the penalty, but so I think they tacked on a personal foul at the end of that.
Yeah. That was,
like I said, that's a pretty soft flag.
That was a weak flag.
Yeah.
This isn't the preseason for the NFL. We don't need all those kinds of flags out here.
No. Guy's running down the sideline. You think he's going to get in for a touchdown. You want to make sure he's out of bounds. And if he was out of bounds, he was only just inches out of bounds.
Yeah. And the whistle was around the same time as the hit, to be honest. It was really close. There really wasn't.
It almost looked to me like the kid was kind of leading to go out of bounds because he was waiting on that hit.
Yeah.
You know, he even knew he was going to get hit. And like I said, he didn't even lose his footing. He just kind of got knocked out of bounds a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And number 3, Noah Griffin in the backfield, right under center. The I formation behind him. Bad snap. Fakes the handoff. Has pursuit. Tuscola defenders. He makes a move to the inside.
I think he got
cuts
in
back
there.
in. He is going to be just short of the end zone. So Clinton, some nice drives. Don't want to put them down. That was a great pass by the quarterback. A good run.
Up underneath the center, and the ball hits the ground. You know, he picks it up and makes something out of it, kind of like Zach Bates did down here for Tuscola just a little bit ago. And sometimes those broken plays, you know. That definitely was a broken play there, and he just took it himself and scampered it down there to probably the half-yard line.
And first and goal for Clinton now. As the whistle blows, that'll probably be an illegal procedure again on Clinton, would be my guess.
You know, Noah Griffin for the Clinton Maroons is only a sophomore himself, so Clinton's got some things they can build on there in the future.
And what did we get there? Was that? Okay, well,
against
that one went on Tuscola as well, so they'll move it
half the distance.
They'll move it a penny's length towards the goal line, and we'll try it again.
Still be first down.
Yep. Clinton will retain the first down with 9:50 to go here in the second quarter.
Let's just see if Jackson Mooney and
they're in a tough spot, that's
Griffin
for sure.
Day and a couple of those guys can keep them out of that end zone.
And Griffin takes the QB keeper right up the middle. He scores. Clinton is on the board here in Tuscola now, trying to cut into this Tuscola lead. And they put together a pretty good drive right there. You know, we were talking about that screen pass in the flats and how somebody from Tuscola might gamble on it. And it looks like they may have got caught out in limbo there on that pass down the sideline here.
Yeah. That was a nice little sell they did right there on that quarterback keeper. They took the running backs and they took them all to the right side. And all of the Tuscola players bid on that. And here's a nice kick for an extra point. Gets him 7 points on the board. 22-7 with 9:35 in the second quarter, but he just didn't hand that ball off, and he just went to the left side of center and was untouched.
Yep. It's tough for a defense when you're pinned back that far. They don't have the offense doesn't have. They had less than a half a yard to go to get in the end zone. But Clinton on the board now, trying to make a game out of this. Severing that goose egg they had up there for a whole first quarter. As they get now ready to kick off for the first time in this ball.
Is it me or is the wind picking up a little bit?
The wind is definitely picking up.
Oh.
We had this problem in Arthur a few weeks back where it was nice outside, and then all of a sudden it dropped 25 degrees out of nowhere.
Thank the good Lord for Long Johns.
Oh,
That's all I
yes.
got to say.
God bless Under Armour.
That's right. All right, Zach Bates. No, it looks like Josh Knight and Dalton Hull back. It's going to be taken by Hale. He's going to keep it and go up the middle and brought down at about the 44-yard line. Be some more good field position for the Warriors to start this drive out in the second quarter. 9:28 left in the second quarter. Tuscola's up 22-7.
And I haven't seen Caleb Williams get the ball a whole lot. He got that return there. Good return.
Is that who that was, William?
Yeah, I believe so, number 1.
Oh, I thought it was 7 Tyler Hale. I'm sorry.
Bates in shotgun as they try and pull Clinton off sides. They look to the sideline for a play. 4 wideouts, 1 back in the backfield. I believe that's Cole Evans with Mr. Bates. Here's the snap. Throws across the middle and still running. Brought down, number 15, I think, number 19.
Brandon Stewart was the receiver for Tuscola on a quick slant there. Nice pass by Nick Bates. Nick really throws a nice, tight, strong spiral.
He does have a cannon, that's
yes,
for
he
sure.
Does.
4 wideouts again. We saw him a few weeks ago throw one about 35 yards, 40 yards in the air on the run to the opposite, his left side for a completion. And here's one out to the flats to his older brother, Zach Bates, number 83.
Nice run.
He's still going, finally brought down inside the 20.
Zach was doing all he could to juke him off of him to open up that sideline. He did manage to get down to about the 18.
And good job by the siblings out there on Tuscola's offense, connecting for a good gain. And we have a chain problem here on the sidelines. Officials time.
I think somebody took off running before the other guy was ready.
Yeah.
Snap the old chain.
And Tuscola on a pretty good roll again here. Their offense has been clicking from the get-go. Clinton finally got in for their score. And we said this the last few weeks, it just looks like, you know, the team that's on the losing end, usually they just run out of life. They don't have the excitement. They don't have the enthusiasm. Clinton's defense right now has their hands on their hips, their heads down. It just looks like they don't want to be out there right now. And
especially after just scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, you'd think a little bit more excitement at least after finally getting on the scoreboard.
You know, it's just the temperament of some teams, you know. So, you know, they just might not have the kind of leadership out there on their squad to get the people around him fired up. You know, it takes somebody that kind of has that. You know, you look over on the Tuscola sideline over there at our group of kids, and we're not short for any of those kind of people.
No, you
don't have to look very far to see somebody that wants to get the others fired up, jacked up, and ready to play, you know.
Well, you have a lot of your younger guys that are doing that just as much as your seniors are on that side.
Yeah.
And you see that a lot. We've seen that from Arthur's team as well. They have a lot of younger guys. They get psyched up. They get everybody else psyched up and enthused, ready to be out there.
Yeah.
And,
you know, that comes a lot. You know, a lot of that comes from your just from your heritage of your football town. You know, your school. You know, your program.
Mm-hmm.
And Clinton's definitely been a team in the O-Call that, you know, you always look at kind of classify them as they're always kind of rebuilding. They're trying to build something there, you know. And it takes a while to get that enthusiasm on your team. But Tuscola, you know, with our traditions and excellent JFL programming, these kids get fired up to play football, you know, since you know, from 3rd grade on. So by the time they get to be Tuscola Warriors out here on the high school level, they're ready to go.
And they got the chain problem fixed here. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Tuscola on the 18-yard line. Going in, trying to put some more points up on this board. Nick Bates, number 10, is in the shotgun. Cole Evans to his left. They hand off. Cole Evans, big hole up the middle again. Dragged down. It looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's some good
Tuscola.
blocking going on right there. Seen some good blocks on that play. Cole's finding the holes tonight. Running strong. It's good to see that. Good to see that his knees holding up.
There's a snap. Again, hand off to Cole Evans. Shakes a tackle.
Broke that
goes
tackle.
Through two. He's in. Another score for Tuscola. Good run by Cole Evans. Good hole up the middle by the offensive line of Tuscola. And again, their offense is just rolling right now. And as you said, both these teams came from the OCA conference. They're both now in the Central Illinois conference. And it's tough to play in that OCA conference. There are a lot of good, solid football programs in the OCA Valley.
You know, Griffin Day and Turner and Kirchhoff and Keegan Kibler, they're all doing a very good job up there on that line. Obviously hitting their assignments right because, man, they are giving Cole some big holes to drive his train through tonight.
And Tuscola will go for 2 here in shotgun with Bates. Looks to the pass. He's looking to throw into the wind. Tries to give a stiff arm.
Oh, nice.
And he shakes him off.
He's open.
Throws.
Oh, I think it hit the ground.
I think it was too low. It is rolled incomplete.
Yep, hit the ground right before it got to his hands.
And the Clinton coach was furious. He believes that Mr. Bates had his hands to the face mask of his defender, and no flag was thrown. But a good job by the Clinton defense sticking with it. And they deny Tuscola the 2-point conversion, but Tuscola with the lead, 28-7, with 8:33 left to go in the first half on homecoming night.
You know, Nick really showed some athleticism there. They had 2 guys hanging on him, trying to sling him down on the ground, and he managed to get loose of him and go back to his left and throw across his body. Just a little bit low there in the end zone, just probably about another foot flying in the air, and that would have probably been a 2-point play, but would have been a good conversion. But 28-7, 8:33 in the second quarter is still not too bad.
No, not at all. 28 points so far in the first half for Tuscola. And they are trying to put the hurt on the struggling Maroons, as that was a short kick taken on the hop, and he is taken down just shy of the 50-yard line around the 45, where Clinton will start 1st and 10.
Dalton Hull dumped him on the ground on that one.
And we call his name a lot for a little guy.
You know,
like I said before, 5'6", not very tall, not very big, but he will get anywhere he can possibly get.
He came right in there and blew the legs right out from underneath that guy, and down he went. So he's impressed me. I'll tell you, he gets after it for a little guy. You know, a little freshman out there, that's pretty good.
2 wideouts to the right for Clinton. As Griffin rolls to his right,
Throws
throws a little high,
oh,
right through the hands of the receiver.
Number 17, Tyler Vidmar, couldn't hold on to it.
And good pursuit by the Tuscola front, as they did get in the backfield to make that throw a little more difficult.
Looks like Caleb Williams was over there defending on that play, and number 7, Hale, back there also.
And it'll be 2nd and 10 for Clinton from the 45. They have 1 wide out to the far right side, a little wing back with I formation, and a bad snap again as Noah Griffin, number 3, has to fall on it and waste the down. So it'll be 3rd and 10 for Clinton as the mistakes just keep piling up for the Maroons. And 3rd and long. You haven't seen a lot of downfield passes for them. A lot of it's been short. They got some pretty big gains out of it.
I think you're going to see one here.
I would not be surprised. And 2 wideouts to the far side. 1 back in the backfield with Griffin. And that will be an illegal procedure and penalty, I believe, on Clinton. Had a couple guys moving before the snap.
Yep. Back him up another 5. 3rd down at 15.
I believe we're going to have to face straight east for the second half, guys. That wind is coming out of the west.
Oh, yeah.
And that pushes them back to 3rd and 15 and the 40-yard line, their own 40. A long way to go with the wind at their back.
We're going to drive our audio guy nuts tonight.
Yes, we are. 2 wideouts. Griffin drops back, pressure, gets hit, throws it up.
Nice pass.
That was actually a very decent pass. Receiver slowed down just a little bit mid-stride.
He had a step on. Looked like he had a step on Hale out there, and the ball was still just overthrown about a step and a half. I think that just slowing it down that little bit there when he didn't stay with his route was enough to get behind that pass. He just couldn't catch up with it, but very nice pass by the sophomore quarterback Noah Griffin for the Maroons. Number 25. Caleb Leach, a sophomore, will be back to punt.
4th and 15. There's
Very
a punt.
nice punt.
A good punt. And it's going way back. It takes a Clinton bounce. Oh, did he? I hope he didn't touch it.
No, he didn't.
Holy cow, that was
That's a
close.
lineman, isn't it?
I believe that was number
67?
Was it 67
no,
or
that's
87?
That's
Josh Knight.
Josh Knight. Yeah, he's let it go.
Oh, man. He put his hand down there, and I thought he was going to touch it. And
I think he was thinking about just picking it up and taking it off running, trying to surprise somebody, but I think he felt the footsteps of the Clinton Maroon player bearing down on him. Thought better of that. Good decision to let that just lay there.
And with the way their offense has been clicking so far, it's not going to matter where they start from, to be honest. 1st and 10 from the 13 for Tuscola. Still with the 21-point lead. They hand off to the right side. Cole Evans lowers his head, drives over a couple of Clinton defenders for a good gain.
You know, they just have a hole that they're giving us right there over that tackle. They've got a defensive end outside our end, and they got another guy that's down lineman. And then the outside linebackers on the outside of the end there. It's just a big hole there.
Again,
Tuscola's taking advantage of it.
Hand off to Cole Evans. Short gain. It looks like he will have the 1st down.
Looked like we tried a different hole that time that was plugged up pretty good by the Clinton Maroons. Cole Evans definitely the workhorse tonight, huh?
Yeah. He is getting the majority of the carries here, and he's doing a great job. It's 3rd and 1. Excuse me, they did not get the 1st down on that one. 3rd and 1 on the 23. Bates sends Hole in motion.
Oh, he tripped.
Evans trips.
Looked like he might have stubbed his foot either in the ground or got it caught up with Nick Bates.
And it looks like he's going to be short.
I think we'd be punting the ball. Will this be Tuscola's first punt?
Yep. And Tuscola will be 4th and 1. A short one, but still Tuscola comes out. Looks like they are in punt formation. Dalton Hull is back to punt for Tuscola.
Dalton Hull's a punter. Now that's something.
He's everywhere.
I tell you, that little guy. We'll see.
Oh,
it's
man.
blocked.
And nice job as he falls. Clinton with the block punt.
That number 28 for Clinton, Connor Ryan, a junior defensive end, was untouched.
Yeah.
And he blocked that with his stomach.
Well, it helped that the punter was about a couple feet shorter to the ground as well.
Yeah, but, man,
yeah, he was, he had an open gap.
Dalton didn't have a chance of getting that punt off.
Doesn't matter who you are, they wouldn't have got that punt off. You got to hit somebody. So Clinton, hopefully with a little life here. in their typical formation. One wide out to the far right side. A bad snap again. And Ray Kirchhoff all over the quarterback.
Gets his second sack of the night.
Yep.
Mr. Kirchhoff.
And he is a very large guy. Very tall, 200 pounds. What is he, 6'5"?
Let's see here. Ray is 6'5", 200 pounds.
6'5", 200 pounds. He's got pretty decent quickness off the line.
Yeah, he does.
He is definitely going to become one of the better players both sides of the ball for Tuscola on the line.
He seems to have some pretty good speed for a big guy. We've had some defensive ends over the years have some pretty good speed. I can think of one, Fred Wakefield.
Yeah.
Oh, Freddie could run. He was surprisingly faster than what you thought he would be.
Oh yeah, he was definitely a large guy too.
Yeah.
He was what, 6'7", 6'8", somewhere in there.
6'8", 6'9". Ended up playing some NFL football. Tuscola proud.
And a decent gain there for the Clinton Maroons to bring up 3rd and 10 here. And it'll be
Got
3rd
the
and
Clinton
goal.
Cowbells ringing over here to our left.
And there's the handoff.
Oh,
he gets hit.
Bounced off and kept on going.
Still going, and he'll be a few yards shy of the end zone, it looks like. But this is definitely 4-down territory for Clinton with 3.5 minutes to go. Down by 21 points here in Tuscola.
Yeah, I don't know if they've got a field goal kicker. I don't even know if they would want to kick a field goal if they did.
Yeah.
Even.
I would say the place you're at and where they're at, with how far down they are, they might as well try and get the majority of the points that they can possibly get. They will have to get it.
See if they don't do that quarterback keeper again. He called timeout. They must look like Tuscola called that timeout.
They will have to get it into the end zone. There's no first down. It's 4th and 6 on the 6-yard line. They have 6 yards to go. So 4th and goal. And Clinton definitely needs this score right here if they can get it.
Well, if they can actually, with the extra point, they can get it to within, they can cut the score in half. Which would, you know, the way this game started out, that'd be a pretty big accomplishment for them going into halftime. Take some momentum in there. A little momentum at halftime on a game like this makes your bones get warmer quicker.
Oh, yeah. Well, not to mention you'd be you're building right now off that block punt. Your offense is taking the cue. They marched, you know, they've done a pretty decent job.
Yeah. I don't know who Tuscola had out there that was supposed to block that defensive end, but they missed it.
Yeah, strike one with the whiff.
Yeah. Well, let's see what they do here.
4th and goal for Clinton here. Noah Griffin, number 3, the quarterback. Fakes the snap, rolls out to his right. Caleb Williams there throws. Lofted it just a little bit too much. And I think Tuscola picked it off.
I think they batted it down.
Batted it down,
yeah.
Okay. Incomplete pass. Good defense by Tuscola. Number 7, Tyler Hale with the defense. And it was a pretty good looking play. He just kind of got a little air underneath it, too much air underneath it.
Well, you know, he was running for his life back there, and he just couldn't quite get his back foot planted to get some mustard on that one, and just kind of floated it. And he did actually. Kid had a step going to the sideline on Hale, but it really required a zip of a pass in there, and he just didn't have it.
And Tuscola lines up 4 wideouts. Nick Bates in the shotgun. Cole Evans to his left. Takes a snap. Fakes it to Cole Evans. He got smashed.
Number 66 wrapped him up and took him down. 66 for Clinton would be Sam Nagy. 6'1", 165-pound junior. Said, hello, Nick Bates.
Just giving him a little reminder that Clinton is still here.
Yeah. Well, 2:42 left in the second period. Tuscola up 28-7. We'll see what they can do here on this drive.
And Bates throwing to the flats, just rifles
nice
it out
pass.
there.
Ran right over him, too. Nice run.
Tyler Hale, number 7. Good run after the catch. Good tackle by the cornerback for Clinton. And like we've been saying, Nick Bates has a gun for an arm. He's shooting that bullet right out of there.
Talk about momentum changers. If Tuscola could put some points on the board out of this drive, that would really be a turn of momentum in this game.
Looking to throw again, just leads him a little too far. That was Zach Bates, the intended receiver, number 83. So it'll be 2nd and 10 on the 21.
Looks like the Tuscola faithful turned out a little bit more than what we thought they were going to there for a while.
Yeah. It looks like a smaller crowd, but it's really not. I think everybody's just kind of huddled together to try and stay warm over on the sidelines.
A lot of people dressed in black, too, so you can't see them.
Uh-huh. And Bates rolling to his left.
Oh, that's almost
doesn't
a horse
go
collar
down,
there.
Still looks, throws downfield. There's Williams. He gets hit and met.
Still fights for another yard after that contact.
Number 3, Noah Griffin for Clinton with the hit and the tackle. But good job by Nick Bates staying on his feet, missing the defender, and finding Williams, number 1, downfield for the first down.
Yeah, Nick was almost horse-collared down back there and fought that off and was able to really throw a nice pass.
Hole in motion, Nick Bates rolls to his left, throws.
Another nice pass.
Complete again. Still on his feet. Down the sidelines, another first down for Tuscola. Minute 45 on the clock. So they've gone a long way in just a few seconds.
Tyler Hill makes another catch. Tuscola's starting to move the sticks here. They are now in Clinton territory, so
4 wideouts for the Warriors, 3 to our side, 1 to the far side. Bates in shotgun, looking to throw, can't find anybody. Gets hit, stays behind the line.
Got him
throws
open.
Downfield. That is Zach Bates, number 83, into the end zone.
Zach made a little juke on 13 and found himself wide open, and his brother Nick saw him and delivers a strike right to him. Nice pass.
And
on the run, nice pass.
That was great. Both the receiver and the quarterback keep moving, keep the play alive, and eventually find the end zone. And a big dagger.
So Tuscola's making a decision here whether they want to go for 2 or just go for the extra point. Looks like they may be trying to boot it in. If they are, they're using a different kicker.
And
either that or they're
going to use what they call a wildcat formation.
Oh, okay, different quarterback?
Yeah, Caleb Williams, number 1, is the quarterback.
There you go.
And, yeah, he's just going to take it himself in.
And he did.
He did. Yep. Good job by the offensive front. And number 1, Caleb Williams, into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. As Tuscola is now ahead with a minute 32 to go here in the first half, 36-7. And tonight's homecoming looks pretty good so far.
Yep, they can't complain about tonight. 36-7, minute 32 to go, and like we were talking, Clinton was mounting a little bit of momentum there. It looked like they might be heading to the locker room with some momentum, but Tuscola just turned around and marched what was that? Was that a 90-yard drive?
Yeah, it was pretty close.
So.
And
they only did it in about a minute and a half.
They took about a minute off the clock. I think there was 2:30.
Yeah.
2:42 when they took over.
So the momentum has definitely changed. That just takes the wind out of the sail. Any kind of wind they had in their sails, Clinton does not have anymore. So.
And there's the kick, a good kick, fielded cleanly by number 3, Griffin. And he is finally taken down. There's a flag on the far side of the field, though. And I haven't seen what it was for yet. And the Tuscola defense has only allowed 7 points so far in this half, and I'm gonna guess it was gonna be a holding penalty. Oh, chop block.
Yeah.
on the Clinton Maroons will push them back. So 1st and 10 for Clinton on the 29. Going to try and put some points on the board before half. It'll be a tough job. And he's going to pass.
That looked like almost like a face mask.
Yeah, it looks like he grabbed hold the face mask.
He had a portion of the front of his helmet. Now, whether he had the underneath part of his forehead part of his helmet or what, he had something.
Yeah, his head snapped back.
He got away with it. I think that's what he had. It looked like he had his hand in above his face mask and just had it just grabbed his helmet right there in his forehead.
And Clinton now with 2nd and 15. 45 seconds left to go. I formation, handoff up the middle, and he stretches it out for about a 2-yard gain. Good stretch there by number 21.
Yeah, I never really ever thought about that. Would that be a face mask, grabbing a guy's helmet like that?
I think if you get on the inside of it, it's still considered a face mask, but I'm not sure. Not totally sure on that one.
I think that's exactly what he did. But
because I know
I can't believe they didn't see that, because, I mean, his head snapped back pretty good.
And they are in I formation with 10 seconds to go. They will hand it off. He gets to the outside following a blocker. And I think number 7 kind of pushed his blocker forward and gains a 1st down.
Yeah, made a nice little cut back there. Alec Cooley.
Good job by Mr. Cooley following his blockers.
Another sophomore running back for Gibson City.
So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 41 with 2 seconds to go as Clinton takes a timeout. See what they come up with, what's most likely the last play of the 1st half. And I think they're going to be out of hot chocolate by the time I get over there for halftime. So we again, I mean, this is the 2nd game we've done for Tuscola, and they've come out again in the 1st half and put up 36 points rather easily. And their offense looks very good, and their defense is matching the same level of output that their offense has, only giving up 7 points so far in this 1st half.
Well, you know, talking with Coach Pierce before the game, they're talking that they wanted to really establish a running game tonight, and they have.
Oh,
they came out, and their line is blocking very well, and Cole Evans is running strong and hitting his holes, and
here we go. Clinton lines up. Well. 2 wideouts the far side, 1 running back. The pass is caught, and there's the final buzzer. And he'll get pushed out of bounds, and there's a flag on the play. And I have no idea. There was nobody within the vicinity of that flag.
Well, you got a referee that's on the sideline over there where the play happened. This referee that was in the center of the field, clear back here.
Yeah.
In the secondary, throws the flag. I don't know what he saw that the other guy couldn't have seen.
The only thing that I could possibly think of is with the crushing block that was over there that the Clinton guy tried to do. The Tuscola defender came up, and it looked like he lowered his head.
Did he?
Maybe
okay.
It may be helmet to helmet. That's about the only thing I could see. The block was legal. I mean, the Clinton guy ended up on the ground. So I'm not entirely sure what we see. A holding.
Personal foul. Yeah, probably what you said. Yeah, personal foul, no holding, but Coach Reinhardt's still standing out there kind of dumbfounded, wondering what the heck. Well, Coach, your team's already in the locker room, so you might
as well follow them in.
Yeah, follow them on.
Yeah, Tuscola with a very impressive 1st half, 36-7 on homecoming night. Tuscola Warriors lead the Clinton Maroons. We will be back in a few moments with the 2nd half on